What's up everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at some expensive LEGO minifigures that people have recently bought off eBay. I think it's a really interesting topic just to take a look and see like what kind of minifigures people are buying and how much these people are actually paying for these minifigures. Let's get right into it, shall we? Up first, I'm throwing everybody a curveball and starting with the LEGO Star Wars prototype Red Greedo minifigure head. That's right, somebody paid $700 for a prototype head of a Greedo minifigure. It it went on for 88 bids and it ended with $700. This is on the lower end of this list, obviously, because I'm starting with it. But the fact that somebody paid $700 for part of a minifigure, not even the whole prototype, man, I don't know what to say about that. They must be a big Greedo fan to just want the prototype head of the character. Kudos to them. Up next, we have the LEGO DC Bizarro Superman minifigure from the 2012 San Diego Comic-Con, exclusive with card. Somebody paid $750 for this minifigure after only one bid. I guess there wasn't much competition out there for a Bizarro Superman. And yeah, I mean, at least this person got a whole minifigure unlike some prototype head. Okay, no more shade at that Greedo guy. But this seems like a pretty good investment. I mean, I haven't seen any Bizarro Superman minifigures out there in the world. This is the only one. And it might go up in value. I mean, why would it go down? It's the only one of its kind right now. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty decent price for what it is and the exclusivity of this figure. Up next, we have the LEGO Sheriff Deadpool minifigure from 2018 San Diego Comic-Con. Somebody paid $832 for this minifigure after 16 bids. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of all the extra stuff they put on this Deadpool. I'm more of a fan of like the original Deadpool costume, not so much him dressed up as various things like this cowboy. So yeah, I guess that's a lot of money for like this figure, especially because it's not like the OG Deadpool, and the OG Deadpool costs like what? Probably a couple bucks on eBay. So I would much rather prefer that. But this person really wanted a cowboy Deadpool in their life, so much so that they paid over $800 for it. Alright, now we're on to a minifigure that kind of confused me with its price. It's the LEGO Old Republic Star Wars minifigure from set number 75001. Now, correct me in the comments, but I'm not too sure why this figure costs this much. As far as Star Wars minifigures go, I know the Boba Fett's go for a lot, like the Cloud City ones, the Golden C-3POs too, maybe some prototype Darth Vaders, but somebody paid $1,005 for this minifigure on eBay after only one bid. So, this is kind of a mysterious one, everyone. Go down in the comments if you're familiar with LEGO Star Wars minifigures, more specifically, these Old Republic minifigures. Did this person get ripped off or no? Up next, we have the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 LEGO Marvel Spider-Man minifigure from the PS4. This figure went for $1,016 on eBay after 4 bids. And I think it's a pretty decent minifigure, especially because it's the only, like, PlayStation Spider-Man variant we have in LEGO form. And I must say, like, I can only see the price going up because the Spider-Man game was extremely popular. And I can only imagine there being a lot of people who overlap being like LEGO fans and Spider-Man fans and the Spider-Man game fans. So yeah, if you're a fan of all those three, having this minifigure is basically a must. Up next is the LEGO Yoda New York I Love minifigure. It sold for $1,041 on eBay after 16 bids. And yes, you heard me right. You can now own a grammatically incorrect Yoda for over $1,000. That is crazy. I've never heard of this minifigure before. Like, this is brand new to me. Like, why is it worth so much? Is it that rare? When did it come out? When I was researching for this video, tons of these guys have been sold in the past few weeks and months. What is going on with this obsession with grammatically incorrect Yodas? New York, I love Yodas. It's so weird. It came out of nowhere. Or maybe I'm just not that well versed in the LEGO scene. But yeah, go down in the comments and tell me what you think about this. Is it worth this much money? Like, is it actually worth it to own it? It's just weird. Up next, we have a minifigure that I'm sure plenty of you are familiar with if you watch these expensive minifigure videos. It is the LEGO C-3PO Gold Chrome Star Wars 30th Anniversary Edition minifigure. It sold for $1,070 after one bid. Yep, so I guess for a few more bucks than the New York Yoda, you can get an actual cool looking minifigure like this golden C3PO. Up next, we have my favorite minifigure on this list. It's the 2012 San Diego Comic-Con Symbiote Spider-Man minifigure. It is so cool looking. I mean, it's a symbiote Spider-Man. It went for $1,130 on eBay after 2 bids. And like I said, it's my favorite minifigure on this list. And it's really cool that it came in a packaging still. I think most of these minifigures have. So that obviously raised the price up for all of them. Up next, we have the LEGO Miles Morales minifigure from the PlayStation 5 promo contest. This figure sold for $1,800 on eBay after only 1 bid. I guess nobody had enough money to challenge this one guy's single bid on eBay. And they must have been really big Miles Morales fans. And as you can see, this whole list follows a certain trend. Most of them are superhero minifigures, and most of those superhero minifigures are Spider-Man minifigures. So if you're going to learn any lesson from today's video, is if you're going to spend money on a minifigure, make sure it's a Spider-Man one, because a lot of people are willing to pay big bucks for those. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It is free to do that, unlike buying these expensive minifigures, it costs you no money. And if you'd like to see more expensive minifigure videos in the future, make sure to drop a comment and let me know. Or drop a comment letting me know what kind of LEGO videos you'd like to see in the future. Maybe a different kind of list, expensive LEGO sets, anything like that. Thanks again.